We've ordered an array of traditional Moroccan breakfasts. And we're excited because this meal is such a big deal. And I love it because here you can get breakfast pretty much all day at especially these amazing cafes. And I've got the menu here in front of me. And what made it really easy is I think I just ordered the entire top row of this menu. So we're excited because you're gonna take a little exploration with us on traditional Moroccan breakfast and food. So, of course, we've started off, I've got some coffee because, you know, I love having my coffee. And food is already starting to arrive. Oh, look at this. I was excited about this. So Amal, can you do me a favor though? And pour us some tea to start with? Because Moroccan tea is just, it's a part of life, I have to say that. It's more than just, and a lot of it is in the pour. So here we go. All right. There we go. Nice. Ay, ay, ay. Right? Shukran. And see, I want to show this too, because your second cup, see those little bit of the bubbles on top? That's a really important part, right, of getting...
Tea and coffee is necessary in our breakfast, Moroccan breakfast.
Exactly, because it's part of getting your energy for the day. Food's arriving fast. I love it. So we're gonna show you some of the food that we're having, taste a little bit, and then we're gonna kind of pass it around. But I'm definitely gonna have a sip of my tea. So in Moroccan tea, there's the tea mixture, right? And then some fresh mint.
Yes.
And often sugar.
With sugar.
I think today we got it with no sugar.
Lots of people like tea with sugar.
Right.
But other people don't
no
like
sugar.
sugar.
No
tea
sugar.
Without sugar. And coffee without sugar.
We're sweet enough.
Yes.
But we've got
like me and you.
Exactly. And we've got some sugar that's going to be in some of our other foods. So I'm going to set my tea over here. I love this little plate here, and I think what's really important is this shows some of the really traditional foods. Now, and it's Cassia.
Yes.
And this particular bread, I love it because it's made with a semolina flour. So it's a little thicker. It almost looks like cake, what I love about that. And this one is one of my favorite, and we've got some cheese, and it's
cheese. Jben. Jben.
And
Jben.
Jben.
Yes. Yes.
So we're gonna all get a Darija lesson.
This is Hasha with Jben.
Right. And then what we would have, very traditional as well, we've got some beautiful honey. Honey is really big part of Moroccan culture.
It's called asel.
Yes, that's it. Right? That one I've learned.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have a bite.
This is necessary in our breakfast, Moroccan breakfast.
Right?
Yes.
I love that it's necessary. Now, one of my other favorite things is amlou.
This amlou.
And this, you're going to teach me how to make this. Remember we talked about this.
Yes.
This is a msimem. And I'm
going it's called msimem and raghaïf.
In the Rayef?
Raghaïf.
In the north. Exactly.
Raghifa.
And we want to make sure that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel because we've got an incredible bread tour coming up that we've recorded. We're going to be releasing this week.
And we take with honey, with asel.
Right,
yes.
and with amlou.
With amlou.
I use it to make like sandwiches. But look at the layers. Absolutely perfect. Do you want a piece?
Thank you.
I'm going to take mine with some amlou. There we go. Shukran. Now, this, I want to show, this is made with roasted almonds. Look at that. Wow. Roasted almonds and argan oil.
I like it with honey. Yes.
I like it with both. So, that is so delicious. I know the other day you gave us some too, and the one that, oh, that was really, 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 really good. That's delicious. I'm gonna go in for, thank you. I'm gonna go in for a second bite of that. The flavor in this is incredible. We are gonna share a separate video on how to make this because there's a really unique process that goes through layers and layers. I say there's layers of love inside this one. Now, I've been practicing saying this word right. Let's see if I can get it right.
It's called Baghrir.
Baghrir. Baghrir.
Baghrir.
Baghrir. We're getting there. And as you see on the side of it, it's got that perfect, just a little light brown, but look at all the little holes on the bottom. So when it's cooked, it's not flipped over.
It's like a cupcake, I think.
It's
yes.
like a pancake, but you know what? It has that neat texture.
Yes, very.
Well, you know what's great about all the little holes? It holds the honey.
With honey.
So when you put it on, this is what I think. I think all pancakes should have these little holes because it actually holds the honey or whatever on it. And what I also love, you don't need your fork and your knife because you can just fold it. Look at it's kind of shaky like a cupcake. Oh my. Test the quality in this one.
More delicious.
Right? Here we go. I'm gonna give you a piece. We'll get this Moroccan mom approved, like the best approvers for any food at a restaurant. I love that. I need to learn how to make this one too. I have made this. Some of my Moroccan friends in Canada have showed us that, and I have made that. So we're gonna share this plate over here. Look at this. Delivering over to our neighbors so that they can start enjoying that. Oh, okay. Love this. I'm gonna hold this one up for the camera. This is the croque monsieur, right? And you'll see this in restaurants in Canada as well. But of course, with the Moroccan hobs, bread is just a way of life in here. The presentation is beautiful. And the other thing that deserves a mention every time, of course, I say Moroccan hobs and they come right in, is the olives. So we got our bread basket. We're gonna talk about this one in a second. So olives, and I love the black olives at breakfast, right? That's one of my favorite breakfast olives.
It is necessary in our breakfast, Moroccan breakfast.
Well, it's a nice way to start your health. That with olive oil, and I know we've got olive oil here handy because we always have handy olive oil. There we go. I want to show, there we go. Look at this. On every table, I want you to look at that. You know that this is a really fresh, local made, and it's got that original feel to it. But this is what I find fun. I'm gonna borrow this. Different than in Canada. So one might think that this is salt and pepper, but it's salt and cumin.
Yes.
And one of the first times I came to Morocco, I was starting to put it on.
On the eggs.
On the eggs. But I was putting it on like it was pepper. Only to learn it was cumin. Every table, every restaurant, every meal, you're always going to get this.
It adds a delicious taste.
I love cumin. Do you know, cumin is now one of my absolutely favorite things to add. So I'm going to put this. We've got one other tray. I'm going to take, oh, that's beautiful. And always a nice little salad. I love that. Get some vegetables in the day for me.
Yes.
Love salad. So I'm going to put a little cumin on the side. Oh. Listen, this is going to be going over.
This is toast with the tortilla.
Right?
Yes.
So
Called tortilla.
So the egg has some potato.
Yes.
Right? Egg, perfectly cooked. You can see the color on that. And what's on top of it is neat. It's a shredded smoked turkey, layers of hobs and bread, and then some more smoked turkey in the middle. All right, can you pass me a fork? Oh, I should know this word. Fork.
Tenedor. Fourchette.
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 Well, remember too, that sounds very much French. Oh, okay. Are you gonna taste this too? You get your fork and knife. Look at the layers. All the beautiful layers. Delicious. Delicious. Do you want to try taste? Mm-hmm. This is the best part, Amal. You and I get to taste everything.
Everything.
We get to taste it all and then share the partially eaten food with everybody. I'm getting some advice here. I'm gonna cut another piece of this. Wow. Look at my egg. Look at that. Ah, I have both the knives. That's perfect flavor. Compliments to the chef. And of course, I'm going in for another olive. Absolutely love it. It's interesting because when I came here too, and hold one of these up, to see the different deli meats. And I do quite like this little one. Got a unique flavor.
Yeah.
It's like a orange mortadella.
Mortadella.
And the same thing here that we would find. All right. That was really good. So we're gonna pass this plate on in a minute. So I'm gonna have a sip of my fresh juice. Thank you so much, Morocco, for producing some of the best oranges in the world. And I love it because I know I'm getting fresh squeezed orange juice. That's the other thing, smoothies. I love coming to restaurants because when you open up the menu, it's pages and pages
The
of
menu has boisson and tea or café.
always good on that one. Okay, we're gonna be using that in a second. Okay, cheers with the juice. I'll be making lots more of that at home. All right, are we ready to share that with our neighbors? And I think we've got a traditional plate here. There we go. We're gonna pass this on. One more spin. It's smiling. The family behind us. I know Tofik wants this one. He's ordered it before. All right, delivery to the next table. So I must say, this particular plate is probably breakfast 5 out of 7 days for me here in Morocco, right? 5 out of 7 days. Mohammed does make it
Breakfast of every day.
every day, right? And I love this. It's always, look at those eggs. Compliments to the chef. Perfectly cooked.
That's called egg with A.
With eyes, it's egg with eyes.
Yes.
Otherwise known as sunny side up. And that's what we would say because it looks like a sunshine.
Yeah.
So sunny side up. So this is exactly what you would see on very traditional. It's like a Tetouani breakfast, or we see it Shamali.
In all Morocco.
All Morocco. But I have learned the best in the north. There's no doubt about it. And I've tested that particular theory. So we're gonna have the Jben, and of course the olives, zaytun.
Zaytun, yeah.
Right, there we go.
Yes.
And this is one of my favorite, the laughing cow cheese. And this is such a global cheese, but that also comes in.
And this is Jben.
Jben?
Yes.
So just a different type of cheese, right? And then of course a nice selection of deli meats, right? So, and not just breakfast, but almost every meal you get a beautiful bread bowl. And this particular restaurant, La Cassia, I love it. They break a lot in-house. So look, we've got 3 different types. We've got our traditional, and it's warm, Just, I know we can't have the smell-o-vision stuff, it's warm. So this is like a whole wheat with some of the ground wheat on top. And then it's like a traditional white. And then this one, it has a little bit of the yellow corn in it. It's not so...
Not the same.
Yeah, let's hold that up. You can really see.
This is called خبز of makla.
Makla? There we go. Check that out.
Yes.
That looks awesome. Okay, which one do you want? I'm gonna go with this one. Which one do you want? I'm gonna taste an egg. So let's talk about the other really important thing. I'm not gonna use a fork. And I know at home, I'm gonna be going back to Canada here in a few weeks and eating with my hands everywhere. Breakfast is always eaten with your hand and your hobs. But there's a couple more things we need to do. So let's get a little bit of cumin on here.
And olive oil.
Ah,
Yes.
exactly. And I know some of my friends like to put a lot of olive oil on their plate. But olive oil, I always like to test my salt shaker.
Open it.
Here we go. It's humidity time of year, right? A little bit of humidity. One of the things that's important, olive oil is so healthy.
Yes.
And I love it because this olive oil is not over-processed. So you're getting that really good, look at the nice thickness. Ah, there we go. Very traditional. Oh, rocket. So the arugula. That's one of my
Morocco,
favorites.
it goes with their olive oil. Yes.
Well, a lot of people, and yes, Spanish and Italian olive oil is good because I've traveled to both countries and had it. But I have officially dubbed that Moroccan olive oil is absolutely the best I've ever had. Look, I automatically got my fork out, so let's get my hubs. And I love how they're baked. Thank you again to all the bakers in the world that get up early, right? This nice flat one gives you a lot of surface, right? To be able to do that, we'll dip that in the egg,
Delicious.
right? Oh, that egg is so perfectly cooked. Good chefs here. Perfect.
With hands.
With hands, right? That's how we were always intended to eat, right? Eat with your hands. And I don't know. I think I've decided it tastes better when I eat with my hands. I don't know why. Oh, that egg's slippery. Absolutely perfect. And of course, some olives.
And some jben.
Jben. You're digging into this plate. This is so the traditional one. I want
Some olive.
olive. So check out this beautiful. This is made with turkey, and they've got some beautiful seasoning in it. This is also one of my favorite. Beautiful seasoning in that one. Okay, we're moving our way through breakfast. I think we're gonna share this plate, pass this one over to the next table, because we've got a little sandwich to share. All right, I'll pass that over. Ah. Oh, okay, totally with you on this one. Okay. I think this one is so important to discuss because the Khlil, we're working on that word.
Khlil.
Khlil.
Yes.
So, okay, the plate's not too hot. So we're gonna hold this up so the camera really gets to see it. So I've done a lot of research on this meat. I'm gonna hold up a little piece of it. You can see it's like a shredded, cured beef. So the beef is done, it's dried outside.
Several months.
It's months, that's right. When I was reading about it kind of makes you appreciate it more. And then it's put into jars properly with the confit. So the fat,
Salt. Yes.
salt, yes, it's salty. It's very salty. The regular confit and fat from the beef and a little bit of olive oil.
It on the boat several years.
Crazy.
Yes.
It's kind of like we do like canning and bottling at home. Super salty, so for salt lovers in the world. And then in the bottom of the pan, when it's served at your table, they keep some of that fat and olive oil, and it's served. And then of course it's served with Hobbs. I'm gonna borrow yours. No fork. We have our fork, right? Oh, look, another bread bowl. Welcome to Morocco. So I've tasted this also across this beautiful country. Let's get a bite. Look at that. The perfectly cooked egg, the cured beef. Did you notice I didn't add olive oil, pepper,
I
or
will take it with a hot drink.
always, right?
Tea, yes.
That was really good.
Yes.
But I didn't add any extra oil because we don't need the extra oil with this one. Oh. I'm gonna spin this around. There we go. The flavor in that, oh, that beef is nice and dry. I've had it too sometimes where I think one of the restaurants had a little too much of the oil.
Yeah.
And I was like chasing it around my plate. Delicious. And I'm gonna have another olive.
Khlil.
Filet.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna practice that. I'm gonna hold a piece of that beef up and really see. I make smoked beef, smoked jerky and stuff at home. That's what it feels like it's on top. I'm gonna make a Canadian version of this on a future episode, just so I can try it out. Very good. We're gonna pass this one over. Again, delivery. Yeah, we're gonna try this and we're gonna end with our sweets. We're hoping you're enjoying exploring
It's modern breakfast.
modern breakfast. Exactly. We're gonna throw in the little bit of the modern piece. But when we sit down, we've had breakfast at your house, and all the plates for everything out. It always looks so beautiful. So shukran.
Thank you.
And it brings you
Marhaba.
Marhaba, right? It brings you joy when you sit down and see all that.
Welcome in your second city, Morocco.
Yeah, this is definitely my second home. And I know for all of our viewers and our YouTube viewers, thank you so much for the beautiful comments on our videos. And so many Moroccans that are living all around the world. So we're hoping you're enjoying breakfast. And I'm sure you're missing this breakfast. We need a good Moroccan restaurant opened in Moncton, New Brunswick. Yeah. So traditional toast, as we would say, nicely toasted, and in this is
Queso and mortadella.
exact. I think this one
And
has
eggs, mortadella and queso.
mortadella and queso.
Cheese. Queso in Spanish.
I think that's
Cream
important to
cheese.
mention too. Due to the proximity of Morocco to Spain, you're going to hear a lot of Spanish language spoken, especially
Yes.
in the north region. So I've been able
Several words in Spanish.
more Tangier, Tetuan,
Shawan.
Shawan.
Yes.
Yeah,
In the north of Morocco.
I agree. And then down in Rabat, Casablanca,
About Casablanca,
you'll
this
hear
speaks,
more French.
More French.
yeah. Absolutely. I'm going to take another olive before I go.
But olive is always on
Always,
Moroccan
always.
food.
And I love, even when you're sitting down to have an appetizer, always some olives.
Yes.
And we need to do more of that everywhere. Super healthy. All right, we're going to end off. Shukran. Which, of course, I think most people would be expecting to see. some beautiful Moroccan sweets. This is more the breakfast side, right? So the pastries. In one of our other episodes, we featured sweets, and there is a whole lot of sweets. So here, and I have to say I've been eating many of these.
This is croissant.
A croissant.
And that's snake. We call
Snake.
snake. Yes.
Ah, I'm gonna hold aside. Look at how, and it's so flaky. And then across the top, so we've got a glaze with some honey, we've got some shaved almonds, and then a few raisins that are on the top of that. Absolutely beautiful. And you can tell where it's been, yeah. Do you make these? Do you know what I have to say? Why make them?
Buy it.
Yeah. Why make them? And when I was touring with your husband, with Emla and Mohammed, we got to visit the Farans,
Yes.
the community ovens in the Medina,
Traditional. Yes.
when they were bringing these in to have them baked. So I'm with you. I wouldn't really be baking it. For our consistent viewers on Atlantic Canada Cooks, they know Michelle is not a baker. So this is definitely my perfect country. I don't have to learn to bake. Amazing. Look at the flakiness in this croissant. It's like, that's exactly.
Chocolate.
Oh, I'm gonna take the bite with the chocolate. And nice dark chocolate. Oh, wow. This is why we don't put sugar in our tea. We don't need sugar in our tea. And then traditional, I'm gonna hold this up.
It's croissant without chocolate.
Exactly. I think I gotta wipe my face. I've got my crisp.
No, it's
Am I
okay.
good?
It's
All right.
okay.
Hanging off my face. You can see the yellow and the butter. And you can almost see how I can unroll where they rolled it. Look how perfect that is. The texture in it's amazing. Oh. Now, what's your favorite?
This is only this complete breakfast without adding anything.
Often, right?
I like all this.
Right.
Yes.
Please help yourself.
But I prefer the snake.
The snake. Snake. I can see why. It's got the most fun, for sure. Well, we want to say thank you so much, Amal Shukran, to our audience
Yes, shukran.
for coming to enjoy Moroccan breakfast
And
with
welcome
us.
to Morocco to see all this. And to
Exactly.
taste all this.
Mwah. Mwah. So we hope that you book your next trip and come and explore. Thank you so much to La Cassia for hosting us. I have been here for a couple of months and I spent a lot of time eating here. They've been absolutely amazing. You're gonna find top quality and the best culture, most welcoming people here, and come for breakfast here in Morocco. Thanks, everybody.